thing I don't like about the Pixel 4 is what's going on, guys. This is Matt from Matt Tech Studio, and I've been using the Pixel 4 for about a week now. So this is my week review. So let's get started. First thing I've noticed is the battery life. So it's rocking a 2,800 milliamp battery, smaller than most of the flagship phones right now compared to the OnePlus 7 Pro, the iPhone 11, the iPhone by itself, the regular one, as well as the Samsung's 10. So with that, I'll get around 3 to 4 hours of battery life of actual usage, screen on time, and then just standby is about 13, 14 hours per day. So one thing I don't like about the Pixel 4 is the storage. A lot of people are downloading apps, taking pictures, recording, doing a lot of things that involve storage. So only having 64 and 128 as storage options, and for the storage of 128 for the XL coming at $1,000, it's a lot for a flagship phone. Even though it does have Google storage, it's no longer free on the 4, and it will be ended at 2020 for the Google Pixel 3. So another thing with the Pixel 4 is the video. You got a wide and telephoto. You got the 12 megapixel for the wide and the 16 for the telephoto. And then those are having a 1.7 and 2.4 apertures. Front has an 8 megapixel with a tube aperture, 2.0 aperture. So that's great with photos, but then when it comes to videos, it's only shooting 1080 for the front camera. And then for the back, they're shooting 4K at 30 frames per second versus phones like the iPhone 11 Pro, which can shoot 4K 60 frames with all of the cameras. So when you're looking at video, you're getting the upper hand with the iPhone, especially with the usability, the zooming in, zooming out, the adjustments between the cameras, deciding which camera, it's gonna all have the same resolution and the frame rate speed. So when it comes to editing or sending videos, they're gonna be all looking similar. Ooh, I think I messed up on that. How can I go back? Go back? Oh, screen down. Trick. So another thing that I don't like, if you look right here, you can already see that 13 gigabytes is being used by the system alone, which already gave me about, I think, about a 12%, somewhere around there, 12%, 20% storage being used just alone with Android 10 and the apps that's included. I guess you can delete some of those apps, uninstall it and all of that stuff. But jumping off the break, when you buy the phone, you only really left with 51 gigabytes of storage. When they proclaim 64% of an iPhone, when you buy it, it's only using about 5 gigabytes of storage once you buy it. so I'm not really happy about that. The storage use on here is very harsh. It takes a lot of storage just with the apps, updates, and doesn't really leave you any for downloading apps or taking your own pictures and videos.
So who is this phone actually for? If you're coming from a Pixel 3, 3A, or even Pixel XL, especially XL or 3A, I wouldn't recommend this phone for one, getting better battery life on the 3A and 3XL. You're getting similar performance, almost similar camera. You just have an extra camera on the telephoto. Front cameras are pretty much the same. You get improved night shots and like starlight shots. Other than those, pretty much getting the same performance. It's a better screen ratio with the 5.7-inch OLED, but still, you're not going that far into an increase in the upgrade. Still coming in 3 colorways. It's coming in the orange, the white, and then the black. So orange and the white come in a matte finish while the black is glossy. So just keep that in mind if you are wanting to pick up this phone. But like I said earlier, it comes in only 64 and 128 variants. So you be cautious when it comes to storage, what you're actually using it for. For an average user, it's enough storage. But for me as a powerhouse, yes, I'm a powerhouse. Photography and storage is going to be limited, as well the apps that I actually load onto this device. So compared to a lot of flagships that came out, the 11, the 11 Pro, the S10, the Note 10, and all the OnePlus 7 Pro, this doesn't really feel like a competition for 2019. Yes, it does provide 90 Hz, and they've finally added the Face ID, but they did remove the fingerprint scanner from the back, and there's no in-screen fingerprint scanner. So it's losing a lot of things. It's seeming more like the iPhone of the year, where they do a minimum upgrades, but they seem like they actually took out more than they actually introduced. Yes, they added radar, so good gesture. Not having to touch the phone, you notice when you're reaching the phone, and it prepares the Face ID. But no more spec improvements, no more storage improvements, no screen. And it's still OLED, but it's not the best OLED compared to even the iPhone Pro.